I got knowledge that I get of my people, whether they black, African, Asian, Indian, Caucasian, Puerto Rican, Latin, man or woman, know what's happening. The answer is knowledge itself, but who's asking is love that I get of my people.
Mic check, Mr. Batch here. I'm glad you clicked in so I can check in with you. So what I want to kick with you today is Joe Torre's book, which there was a big hoo-bob and rub-up-bub-bub, and they've got a few things cleared out over the weeks. He's been on Larry King. I think he did Letterman. He did Mike Francesa. I thought the interview with Mike Francesa was pretty open. Mike Francesa had several people. He had Musina. Who else he had? He had Musina for one. He had Larry Boa, and they all commented on Joe Torre's book, and nobody was upset about it, you know. And it wasn't a revelation, because also when I was listening to my sports talk radio, I heard Francesa, SWFAN up here in New York. Francesa was talking to a few. He was talking to Rick Cerrone, and Rick Cerrone was around during the Wild and Woolly days of the Yankees, and he had a couple of tall tales to tell. Now imagine if what happened back then was put into a book now, you know, concerning how wild and woolly those guys were. Where that would stand. Wow, that would be like a really tell-all. So Joe's book isn't that groundbreaking or revelating. Did I just make that up? What am I doing? I'm doing the Shackness. But there was no real revelations. Now, the Romansky guy came out with a book the same time as Joe Torre's, and that hasn't been getting too much of a pub. But now with the steroid thing that's been rearing its ugly head concerning A-Rod and his use, from what I'm reading, I don't know if it's a fact. All I know is that there's reports out there that he had used some performance-enhancing drugs on 2003. Joe talks about how much he works hard. Larry Bowa had spoke about how he works hard. Musina had spoke also about, some of the guys in the book, and I believe he made a reference to how hard A-Rod works. So, with that being said, Romansky's book is out. Jose Canseco's going to get another look at because of the steroid thing besides that. Joe Torre, hey, great book. It should be a good read. Most of those Yankee fans are going to be tame now. It was a good, from what I gather and from the interviews of those who've read it and spoke about it, it was a good encapsulation of the 12 years that Joe was here, and 4 rings, 6 pennants, and 12 straight runs to the playoffs. And on that note, for the Yankees, this is Mr. Batch. I'm out of here. Peace.
Love that I get of my people, whether they black, African, Asian, Indian, Caucasian, Puerto Rican, Latin, man or woman, know what's happening. The answer is knowledge itself. I tell these kids put down the guns and blunt and pick up a book. The media got you shook, betraying all of us like hustlers and crooks. And most of them shook to take a look in the mirror and see the crooked image of the face the wickedness took. Giving the truth is just an educated brother from the east side of Buffalo, revolutionary searching for change. With a pocket full of change, a better weight around my neck like a chain, but never refrain from planting seeds in your brain. Then you know I'm the new black superhero here, delete the people from destruction with something that's constructive and no boss lethal is true.